Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the live stream here on the channel. This is urgent coverage for an overperforming major winter storm that is occurring in Texas and Oklahoma, as well as moving into Arkansas and Louisiana now. Let's see what we have on in the chat today. We have Caleb, we have Brooklyn, Rockets, Random Guy, Proxy, Indiana, let's see, Legacy, Jax, and as well as Ben, Haley. Everyone else who is watching may not be chatting, or if I forgot you, welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Thursday so far. We're going to go ahead and dive right on into this coverage. We are yet again at another 5 out of 5 on our major winter storm our WSSI, which is our Winter Storm Severity Index scale. So actually today's not a major storm technically. It is an extreme winter storm, which is a step up. But major winter storm just overall has a better ring to it than extreme. So we're going to definitely call this more of a major winter storm, because those are going to be our more widespread impacts. Extreme impacts will be limited to very specific areas that manage to get both snow and ice over a long duration. Before we get too far into the live stream, I would like to see if Lucky is in here. He is joining us early today. See if he is at his computer.
Yes, sir.
He is at his computer, so he'll be joining us probably throughout all of today's live coverage, unless we extend beyond the 3-hour mark, and then he'll probably end up going. But yeah, Lucky, what do you think about our winter storm? Bit of a surprise seeing it this early?
A pretty big surprise, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting it to get going this early. That kind of shocked me. What are your thoughts on you being in a winter storm watch?
Oh, I am? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know this.
Bro. Shows you how weather-aware he is, huh, y'all?
No, I'm kidding. I knew. But, you know what's going to happen?
What?
I don't know. Probably some, maybe like
Probably ice.
Probably 2 little flurries here. Some little ice pellets right here that are going to hit me in the head.
So,
some rain.
Right now, Ben, we were expecting this portion of the snowstorm right here. But anything that outside of Dallas, this whole band, everything around Dallas, this entire large band of snow was not expected at all. This tiny band over Dallas was what we were expecting at 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central Time.
Actually, oh, my bad. I just hit my mic. I do want to see what we did yesterday, Tears, if you know what I mean. These things right here.
Brain farting. No, I don't.
Cause I know I put it in the.
I'm like, Ben, you could not be further. you should be you can't be further away from the truth, buddy. I think models did well with it. Were you watching the same models I was? Cause wow. These things were all the way from Kansas to Southeast Texas in the last week or so.
I mean, TRG.
I don't think we were looking at the same model runs, buddy.
Does it look like, a little bit of what it looks like right now?
What?
DMs.
Yeah, see that's what it's starting to look like now, but what time was that for?
So that was
I'm
probably.
the if you here, I don't think you have access to this program, so I'll send it to you. Look at the lack of rain in the warm sector, or just where the low pressure generally is.
Yeah.
It's just a lot less rain all in this area.
It's a lot more snow than. Bro, you have about more snow than rain.
Yeah, no, you do have more snow than rain right now.
Which sometimes that's a shocker, but it depends, how cold it is in certain areas.
HRRR is doing well with this, yes, but you said models. The NAM 3K, terrible. The NAM model, terrible. Euro model, Euro's okay, but it's also been doing pretty rough. GFS, terrible. The only model run that's done okay so far is the HRRR, and we just recently were in range to use that. Also, the RAP model seems to be handling this pretty well as well. But our main global model runs really didn't handle this all that well. So it was hard to predict from far out. But currently, let me turn my reports back on. I don't have reports on.
Oh yeah, TRG, that radar picture I showed you, that the timing was 04Z tonight.
Jeez. Yeah, so we're like that's 11 p.m. I can't do math. That's like what 9-10 hours early that we're seeing this.
Yeah,
This heavy
so
band.
what Z is this right now?
It is 1807Z.
All right, so 18. So this is what the same model that I showed you had 18Z being.
Yes, I'm gonna get snow, but it's uncertain how much. It could be anywhere from 1 to 8 inches of snow. That's actually not that far off at all. Which one
That's
was
the
that?
model.
18Z yesterday. Yeah, that's not too far off.
Just-
But
just
again,
a-
the
a-
snow's
a
all
lot
the way
less
up into
rain.
Kansas now.
Yeah,
It's
and-
not
I mean,
not
you
just
have
in
some at
central
the
Oklahoma.
top. You have some at the top, but it's all connected.
It
for
looks like it
HRRR right
did like Dallas. Around Dallas, it looks like it did well around Dallas.
now. Yeah.
But there's no snow in Lubbock right now. That's already moved off to the north, and there's already snow going up into Kansas.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be looking for the highest report today for snowfall totals. We like to just look at that and figure out what area has seen the most overall today. The areas that we're going to be watching, it's only going to count like the foothill areas. So if it's east of Roswell, New Mexico, that's where we're going to be watching. So generally east of this line here, because we don't count in the mountains, because that's way too high up in elevation. So the highest report I've seen, probably out here in eastern New Mexico, 6 inches of snowfall so far. But Amarillo, very close with 5 inches of snowfall, and Dallas also fairly close, just northwest of Dallas. This is where near where Caden lives, up to 4.7 inches of snowfall. I will say this, this is going to be transitioning into freezing rain, so if you are in Dallas or around Dallas, we're going to have a pretty sticky and very serious situation here in terms of heavy snowfall transitioning into probably heavy freezing rain, and that could cause a lot more travel difficulties than what was originally expected. So I don't know about school closures out here, but hopefully school closures have already occurred in this area. If not, there's early release happening right now, because conditions are just going to continue to rapidly deteriorate over the next couple hours. Going on over to our scene over here, we'll be spending some time because Connor Cruff will be above my face cam there. So we'll be spending some more than normal time on this scene for a coverage live stream. Connor's currently in McAllister, Oklahoma. I believe that's southeastern Oklahoma. It's literally right there. So that's not even where we're seeing the heaviest of impacts by any means, but that is where we're seeing the overperforming risk. We could actually pick up on some isolated areas up to a foot of snowfall in this general area here. I haven't checked the official National Weather Service forecast today. I'm sure they've upped their totals. Last time I checked, they were forecasting for like up to 10 inches of snowfall. I'm gonna go check if
Go
they've
to real quick. I'll be
changed
right back.
that. Oh, they've actually went down with that. They went down to 6 to 7 inches of snowfall possible. Very interesting, because we're seeing this overperform. I don't think we'll see 6 to 7 inches of snowfall, more like 8 to 10 inches of snowfall in most of this area. I didn't catch what Lucky said. I guess he had to go do something. I want to show you guys the WSSI index for today because that's what our threat level is based off of. So this is our threat level over the next 3 days on WSSI. And you can see we do have a large area of moderate winter storm impacts that are expected, specifically, like I said, in this area here. And then where we see that snow transitioning into freezing ice near and south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and probably some mixture of ice and snow south of Little Rock as well. But the main two areas, or the main area in general, will be this whole region in here, where we see those greatest impacts in terms of snowfall, freezing rain, ice accumulation, and overall travel conditions being deteriorated rapidly. We will see conditions continue, or rather moderate conditions continue into portions of Mississippi, Tennessee, and Kentucky as we go throughout tomorrow, Friday afternoon. And then as we go through Friday night into all of Saturday morning, we'll see some minor to potentially moderate impacts continue into the southern mid-Atlantic states and also northwestern South Carolina. So we have seen quite the trends over the last couple days. I mean, the winter storm has trended pretty much everywhere that you can think. We went from at one point, models actually had the snowstorm shifting as far up as south central Indiana and southern Illinois. Like yesterday or the day before yesterday, we had a lot of models shifting that far north. And then over the last 24 hours, every last one of them shifted very far south. And then last night into this morning, they shifted back north just a little bit. So they've been shifting all over the place in terms of where the greatest snowfall will fall and where it will occur. I don't think this is going to be something. Yeah, we won't be using this in this live stream because that's for beyond the day 3 limit. We are already looking at our WSSI index here. All right, let's go ahead and take that back over here. So winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories and winter storm watches have all been issued for most of the impacted areas. Out here in central Arkansas, that's where we have a classic good old radar omega glitch out here. That whole area in central Arkansas that apparently isn't under any advisories or warnings, you guys are indeed under winter storm warnings. It's just a good old radar omega glitch, it's not picking up the National Weather Service and Little Rock's warnings. Winter weather advisories extend all the way down to extreme southwestern Texas into southwestern New Mexico. Winter storm warnings all the way from Amarillo, Texas through the OKC metro area, which those are new. These actually were just issued over the last 30 minutes to an hour. Also, winter storm warnings going into the Dallas-Fort Worth area, as well as northwestern Louisiana towards Shreveport. Winter storm warnings. Now, this is unique. We have winter storm warnings as far south as Birmingham, Alabama, with winter storm watches even southeast of Atlanta, Georgia here. Winter storm watches also go throughout a good chunk of central and specifically northwestern South Carolina and most of North Carolina into southeastern Virginia and southern Maryland. So we'll continue to keep ooh. Is this Maryland or Virginia? I gotta be honest, I don't know. Anybody know if this is Maryland or Virginia here? Let me see if they say it. Southeastern Virginia. Apparently this is southeastern Virginia. So this state here is Maryland, and I guess it goes back into Virginia. I don't know. I really don't know that small portion of the U.S. right there. Do you think Tulsa will be in a winter storm warning? Let's see. Let's see what they're calling for. No, because they're already calling for between 3 to 5 inches of snow. I think that might be exactly what I told you. I forgot what I told you, but I think I said around 3 to 5 inches of snowfall. So no, you won't be put into a winter storm warning. Although, let me literally go one county to your south. 4 to 6. So you're literally like 1 inch of snow away from being in a winter storm warning. Let me see if that is part. That is actually part of Virginia. So then where's Maryland? Oh, wow. Okay. So I was partially right. So southeastern Virginia, I think it's actually right on that line. Yeah, because that's New Jersey. Yeah. That's southeastern Virginia. So this is Maryland. This area right here is Maryland, Virginia. That's actually weird. I honestly did not know that. I thought it was a Maryland. Let's go over to here. Actually, we'll go to not that one, this one. So that's a look at your winter storm right now across portions of Oklahoma and Texas. We're seeing multiple heavy bands of snowfall making its way across northeastern Texas into most of Oklahoma. The heaviest snowfall totals, if you may just be tuning in, will most likely be in this general vicinity here, where we could see maybe a little bit more north than Dallas. More like a, let me draw that a bit better. Right in about here. That's where we could see up to a foot of snowfall over the entire course of today into tomorrow morning. So we'll see like a full-on near 24 hours of snowfall in that region. Snow won't be moving out of that area until probably not about 1, looks like about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So considering the snow began in this area around 10, 11 a.m., it's almost a full 24 hours of snowfall if you live in this region that I've circled here. If you guys are enjoying the coverage, make sure you hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. The more likes we have, the more people will be able to reach in the YouTube algorithm, so it's greatly appreciated. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Thursday early afternoon. And we'll see what the rest of today has to hold in terms of these winter storm conditions. Thankfully, I don't think ice will be the biggest issue with this winter storm. I don't really see a major ice storm being a possibility or a problem today. Like I said, I do think we could see some ice that may cause some disruptions around the Dallas area, where we could have those mixing issues between mixed precipitation, snowfall, and maybe even some mixed in rain. So that's the area I'm most concerned about for freezing rain totals. But even then, you're not looking at anything more than about, at the absolute highest, a tenth of an inch of ice may be possible in that area. And even then, I really don't see that happening, but it is possible. We will be getting the 18Z HRRR in over the next hour and 30 minutes or so that will help with our forecasting for tomorrow. So I'm not going to go over tomorrow's forecast for like Tennessee in that area until we get that new model data in about an hour or so. Heavy snow in Arkansas, yep. We really didn't know where the bullseye was until today, or very late last night. There was a lot of uncertainty on where that greatest snow threat would be, and that's going to be the case for east of the Appalachians as well. If you are watching from Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, this area is still a question mark on the greatest bullseye for snowfall. But I will say, if you live in the mid-Atlantic states, the fact that we're seeing this snowstorm overperform so much is absolutely a fantastic sign if you live in the Carolinas or Virginia. What is that, a car having troubles there? Connor Croft's above my face cam. He is still barely southeast of McAllister in Oklahoma. Unless you moved your... Let's see. Hold on. I want to go see the zip code. So you're in a winter weather advisory. They're saying between 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. Kind of surprised on that. I got to be honest. I haven't looked up there. If that snow is overnight, which it looks like it will be, we're going to have new model data come in about an hour or so for your threat. But right now, yeah, I would definitely say 3 inches of snow is your most likely case scenario, which is why they have between 2 to 4. So I fully agree with the National Weather Service. I don't see it underperforming, and I don't see it overperforming that much. Every model run has like 3 inches of snowfall. The European and the GFS both have 2 inches of snowfall, but those are global model runs, and now that we're close, we're going to be using more of our high definition, high resolution model runs. The HRRR, for some reason, has been really good with winter storms already. It nailed our winter storms highest snow totals in southeastern Kansas and east central Kansas about, how long ago was that? Couldn't have been more than about 5-6 days ago when we had that snowstorm out there. Damascus, Virginia. I'm not going to check that area, Proxy, if you can remind me in like an hour when we get that newest update. I will gladly go over it. This is here, I'll give you old information, but just know it is old information. I'm not going to leave Proxy out. I'm still going to give you some old information, but just note that. Oh, you're in a winter storm warning. I'd say about, what are they calling for? You could actually get pretty good. Yeah, definitely. I definitely see you on the higher end of this. Potentially 5, 6, maybe even isolated greater amounts of snowfall possible with that. That's definitely a very real possibility out there. Definitely a real possibility. Now I got to get the other person here. You live in Texas, so you're in a winter storm warning. This is the area where we're seeing it overperform. So you can see they're calling for 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. If we look at reports just to your west, they've already seen about 3 inches of snowfall. So your location has most likely already seen, I'd say probably 2.5 inches of snowfall from this or so. I don't know exactly how much snow you've seen because I don't live out there, but either way, you're going to see an overperforming event here. You're probably looking at closer to 4 to 5 inches of snowfall. The higher end of that winter storm warning. 4 to 5 inches of snowfall possible for you. Yeah. On Twitter, I've been talking a lot about those fires out there in California. Horrible situation. A full neighborhood was completely destroyed by those fires in California. And I'm pretty sure they're still ongoing if we look out here. They're definitely not as noticeable as what they once were, but you could still see the Easton fire is burning quite intensely still. The neighborhood that was burned completely was this area here. Most of this area is completely burned down now. Most of this region here. And that happened over the last 48 hours. It's all thanks to this system here. It dug so far to the southwest, your trough went sharply down like this. And so your trough was pulling literally 80, 100 mile per hour winds from the northeast to the southwest. And that's how both a fire that started up in this area rapidly spreaded to the south-southwest, and then the Easton fire here spreaded rapidly southwest as well. And that's still going to happen overnight tonight. I don't think it's really going to be contained the slightest bit until tomorrow is probably when they're going to start being able to contain it, at least partially. But last time I checked, both fires are still 0% containment. There's really not much more they can do than just let it burn and hope it burns completely out. Because, I mean, it's just such great fuel in that area. That's what's horrific about winter storm, or not winter storms, but wildfires. Once they start, there's almost no chance of stopping it in the right conditions. I mean, you really can't do much than just try to get everybody in front of it out and evacuate them all, and then I mean, there's nothing you can do after that. It's just gonna go right through and burn everything down. I haven't really studied wildfires and everything about them, so I don't really know what caused the perfect conditions, and I don't know how they could be prevented. But what I do know is the National Weather Service was talking about those conditions for about a week. They were seen very far out. It just wasn't getting much social media attention, to the point where I didn't even know about it. I did not even know about it. That's how little attention it was getting from the public. But they gave like a full week warning on it. Because, you know, obviously we could see this winter storm from about a week out, right? We just didn't know exactly where it was going to set up. Well, in California, they knew that the trough was going to be going southwest, a positively tilted trough, which allows for those northeasterly wind speeds to be enhanced by the mountains. So they could predict that about a week out. It just wasn't sure the extent of your wildfire conditions. Oklahoma City's already seen probably 2+ inches of snowfall by now. You're probably going to pick up on another inch and a half before this winter storm's all said and done in your area later on this evening. Lucky, are you back? I'm sure you've got to be back. I don't think he's back. I don't know where the dude went. I didn't hear what he said. Actually, maybe more than that. Oklahoma City, your winter storm conditions aren't going to be stopping until tomorrow morning. I wouldn't be surprised if OKC picks up on 5, maybe even slightly higher than that totals. I really would not be surprised. I'm going to go over here. Connor Croft is still southeast of McAllister, Oklahoma. He's probably not going to be moving around that area too much. You know, he's just going to stay in that town for probably quite a long time. Because that's where your heaviest bands are going to be pushing up over the next couple hours. The area with the most intense snow is definitely going to be in the Dallas region, right in here, where that very heavy rain is immediately transitioning into very heavy snowfall. And then once it gets northeast of like Denton, McKinney, it starts to weaken just a bit, but it's still pretty intense as it goes up towards like west of Paris, Texas, here southeast of Durham, Oklahoma. Let's see. Yeah, you can see this area also 4.7 inches of snowfall. Dallas is probably, I would not be surprised if we've seen some isolated 5, maybe even pushing 6 inches of snowfall totals somewhere around the Richardson or northwest of Richardson area. Because we've just had a band here. If we loop it all the way to the start of our winter storm early this morning, you could see this area. They've just been getting that heavy snowfall the entire time. Just completely slammed with very, very heavy snowfall there. Mute on Discord just in case Lucky needs to do something too. We did just get an MCD from the Storm Prediction Center. Band of heavy snow with rates of around 0.5 inch to 1 inch per hour, potentially locally 1.5 inches. Should persist through much of the afternoon. That is going to be up here in Amarillo. See if it pops up. It's not fully in yet, but it's generally in this area here where they're talking about those heavier snowfall rates. So we could actually pick up to probably up to about 9, maybe even 10 inches of snowfall up there near Amarillo. I'd say between probably 8 to 10 inches of snowfall in Amarillo. So this thing's overperforming in more than just one area. whole system's overperforming. It started much sooner, which allowed for that moisture to be used a lot sooner as well. There you go. There's your MCD. So that's for where we're seeing rates anywhere between 1/2 inch up to 1.5 inches per hour. So this pink here, that is a mixed precipitation. The red is freezing rain, and you can see that's now pushing into the Dallas area and Dallas-Fort Worth. I can't tell you where you're seeing that rain and freezing rain, snow, and mixed precip, but generally this whole area is going to start seeing that mixed precip to freezing rain threat over the next 3-4 hours here. Radar can only guesstimate so much on what's falling, and once you get right along that rain snow line, that's where it starts to become a lot more iffy. Especially if it's a thin rain snow line like today's winter storm is. It's going to be a very thin rain and snow line. Yeah, the Dallas area, we could see some snow squalls behind our winter storm in about central northwestern Texas early tomorrow morning. There's going to be quite a few areas that could see some squalls, some snow squalls. I'm going to switch here. So again, Connor Croft is above my face cam. He's traveling, let's see, which way? Is he traveling northbound or southbound? He is traveling northbound on highway, which one is this? It's southeast of McAllister. Highway 69 is going northbound on Highway 69, going just parallel southeast of McAllister, right in this area, moving northeast now. I will be live for a couple hours, Proxy. I'm planning for it at minimum 2-hour coverage today, at minimum. And then tomorrow we'll probably start up around the same time to cover Legacy and her threat for heavy snow. We'll probably be live at 1 p.m. tomorrow as well. That is the plan. 1 p.m. is normally like the earliest I can go live unless I cancel absolutely all my plans in a day, which I don't like to do because I like to help out my parents in the morning in the early afternoon hours. Hello, Caleb. And now that I said that, goodbye, Caleb. It's probably already been a minute. Hello, Siege. Welcome to the stream. I'm pretty sure you are in Florence, Alabama. Don't ask. I'll go ahead and tell you your forecast. 2 to 4 inches of snowfall is what the National Weather Service is forecasting. And personally, I think you're going to see more than that in Florence. Dang it, I was close. Hackleburg. There's two people out here in Mississippi, and I took a 50-50 chance at it. Dang it. There's somebody in Florence, and then there's you in Hackleburg. I was very close. Very, very close. 1 to 3 inches of snowfall, and again, same goes for you, though. I think you'll see higher than that because we're seeing our threat overperform. The only issue is you're going to be seeing freezing rain tomorrow afternoon and rain tomorrow afternoon as well. So even though overall you're going to be seeing about probably 4, 5, maybe even an isolated amount up to 6 inches of snow in your area, that rain will melt it down. Freezing rain will go over it, and then it could melt even a little bit more. So overall, your actual depth of snowfall in that area probably won't be much more than about 2 to 3 inches of snowfall because you're going to be getting that rain. So even though you could see, 5, 6 inches of snowfall, the actual depth should be significantly less than that, probably half of that. But here's our current winter storm. If you're just now tuning in, we're seeing an overperforming major winter storm. The entire north side of this system, all up in this area, was not forecasted to occur whatsoever. We're also seeing significantly heavier than anticipated snowfall rates in the Dallas pointing north-northeast area. And we're also seeing a more long duration event in this region, which could lead to generally up to a foot of snowfall somewhere from about west of Little Rock down to about northeastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma. Could see up to a foot of snowfall in that area. Chaser above my face cam is Connor Croft. He's out there now going into downtown McAllister, southeastern Oklahoma, where they are expecting, according to the National Weather Service, 4 inches of snowfall. But if you zoom in here, look at that report. It's already at 4 inches of snowfall. So, yeah, it's overperforming big time because McAllister still has another 16 hours of snow to go, and they have already hit their expected snowfall totals. I could go ahead and see their newest update. So the newest update from the National Weather Service, they called for 6 inches of snowfall in McAllister. But again, you still got 16 hours of snowfall left. So that is going to be overperforming substantially. And they also updated their National Digital Forecast database, which is where you can see all the National Weather Service's official forecasts combined into one map. Absolutely awesome. And you can see they still have it at about 6.5, maybe 7 inches of snowfall. I think we're going to be seeing more than that. But this whole area here, I think we could see 8 inches of snowfall to a foot of snowfall in that area. I really think these totals are definitely, they're definitely close to what will most likely occur, but I still think they're a little bit too low. You see that? Hold on, let's see if we can find that glitch again. Okay, now this says 21 inches of snowfall here in eastern Oklahoma. I do think that's a little bit overboard. Radar Omega and their glitches, man. Radar Omega and their glitches. There's so many glitches now in Radar Omega. How long will it snow for in Hackleburg? So you're going to get 2 main waves of snow. One will be in the morning, probably around, I'd say 6 a.m. Eastern. So 6 a.m. all the way to about 11 a.m. will be completely snow. Then it will transition into freezing rain, maybe rain. And then another band of snow should happen tomorrow afternoon for about an hour or 2. Your main band will definitely be tomorrow morning, though. Yeah, yep, you can see here more. This says 3.5 inches of snowfall, but like I said, I think you've probably already seen at least 2 and more. Yeah, see, this is Norman, rather. That's Norman. Norman, Oklahoma has already seen about 2.5 inches of snow, so more. You're probably right around 2.5 to 3 inches of snowfall. And again, you're going to be seeing snowfall all the way through the entirety of today into the overnight hours. So you're going to pick up on at least a minimum of another 2 inches of snowfall into the overnight hours. Now, there is some unfortunate areas that you could get under. For instance, Elk City right now is in an unfortunate area. You could see that little kind of hole of snow precip there. That could happen to anybody, and that could completely bust your complete forecast in the area. We saw that a lot with our winter storm from about 5-6 days ago. Some areas that were forecasted to see a foot of snowfall saw 18 inches of snowfall, and then other areas that were forecasted to see 9-10 inches of snowfall saw like 5 to 6. So all it takes is a bit of a precip hole, and then your whole forecast could be in shambles. And those are not really things you can predict too well. Holy cow. Southeast of barely southeast, pretty much still in Ada, Oklahoma. 6 inches of snowfall. Gracious day. That is a significant amount already. And like I said, you've got another 16-ish hours of snowfall left. You may be looking at this right now and you may be thinking, how do you have 16 hours of snowfall left if the whole system's already starting to move out of southeastern Oklahoma? Well, let me show you the future cast here. Watch our trough ejection. Our trough is going to pull in and it's going to form a low pressure in southeastern Texas, and that's going to give you another band of heavy snowfall in specifically southeastern Oklahoma. And you can see that. See how our first band here moves off to the north-northeast, and then your second band starts to set up as we see that low pressure somewhere south-southwest of Houston. And once that happens, there's your main primary band of heavy snowfall. And that's what is bringing your greatest uncertainty in areas like Tulsa, Norman, OKC, Moore, Oklahoma, is we don't know exactly where that main second band of snowfall will set up. Right now, you can see the National Weather Service with their winter storm warnings. They think that that band won't reach anywhere close to north of Tulsa. They think that band will stay south of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And if we look at your simulated snowfall totals, you can see where the heaviest band sets up here, just barely southeast of Tulsa and OKC. But even this, even this is still underdoing it so much. For instance, I don't know where Ada, Oklahoma is, if we can find that again. That's southeast of OKC. So Ada, Oklahoma, you guys have already seen 6 inches of snowfall. This says 5.4 inches of snowfall. So, boom, already throw that forecast out the window. It's way, way too low. So, that's why we're waiting on newer data, which should be in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes from now, we should get some newer data. So, our models are still, even though they're rendering in like now, newer models are rendering in now, they're still underdoing the snowfall that we've seen today. So we're going to continue to monitor our reports, continue to monitor our heaviest bands of snowfall, continue to keep an eye on our model runs, as well as our chaser out there, Connor Croft, above my face cam, and bring you some real-time data on this winter storm that is occurring and overperforming in portions of Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas for quite for more hours to come. Don't know how long we'll be here, but yeah, I could be here for a long time. I just don't know how long. I'm trying to see where the great old Lucky went. We haven't heard from him in 30 minutes now. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. We have about 25 likes on the live stream. The more likes we have, the more we'll be able to reach the YouTube algorithm. So if you haven't already, hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Also, as a reminder, if you can avoid travel in any of the winter storm areas or winter weather advisory areas, please do so. Try to stay off of the roads if you're in any of these regions here, including Arkansas. Even though it's a little bit of a hole there in the warnings, that's just Radar Omega being Radar Omega glitches. Try to stay off the roads. They're very dangerous. We've had multiple car crashes already, specifically in and around the OKC area where that event is overperforming substantially. So please try to stay off the roads if you can. Yesterday's forecast for the OKC Metro was about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall, and most of the OKC region has already seen 2 or more inches of snowfall from this system here. I still think our highest report is going to be tied here. Oh, nope, it has now been beaten. 6.5 inches of snowfall well southwest of Amarillo, Oklahoma. Oh, rather, Texas, my bad. Southwest of Amarillo, Texas is where we have that greatest snowfall report. So we were tied southeast of OKC for 6 inches of snowfall, and in, where was it? It was somewhere here. Yeah, right there for 6 inches of snowfall in east central New Mexico. But now we have beaten both of those reports with one southwest of Amarillo, Texas. I do think we could see, like I said, I think we could see isolated areas pick up to a foot of snowfall into the overnight and early morning hours tomorrow morning. And most likely that will be where that heaviest band of snowfall is already making its way across western Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. That's where I have the highest confidence in us seeing up to a foot of snowfall. Let's see. Again, we're still seeing a mixture of mixed precipitation, rainfall, freezing rain, and snow across Dallas. We're going to continue to see that very mixed mode of all precipitation types across Dallas for probably the rest of the day. There's a pretty good chance you guys turn into all rain tonight, so if you are wanting to go play in the snow and sled some in your backyard out here in Dallas, I would say you probably want to do it now. It's always difficult timing the best time to go outside and play in the snow, because it's probably going to turn all into rainfall overnight tonight. But who knows? Maybe it will overperform again. The number one thing, though, is to just stay off the roads. You don't want to be going on the roads unless you absolutely, and I mean absolutely, have to. Try your best to stay off the roads because that's where most of the danger is. I think power outages won't be a big concern with this storm. Yes, we're going to see our power outages go up into probably, 20, 30,000 in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. But I don't think we will have any large, widespread county outages with this winter storm. I just don't see that being the biggest issue here. Of course, we're going to see power outages, yeah, but I don't think it will be widespread, widespread county power outages, like I said. Your biggest issue, again, is just roads. Roads are always the things that you want to avoid when there's a winter storm. Even if you've got a four-wheel drive car and you're an expert at driving in snow, you still want to try your best to avoid it. There's all your reports still flowing in. We're going to see those reports flow in throughout the entirety of today. And of course, as time goes on, we'll continue to see more and more reports compete for the highest snowfall total today. That's what I always like to look at, is trying to find the greatest area of snowfall. Yeah, I was out of power. We lost power at about 5. I think it was either 5:10 or 5:15 a.m. And we were out of power for quite a while. It was that freezing rain event, and that overperformed in central Virginia. I know we had more freezing rain than originally forecasted in that area. Out here in south central Virginia, we got around, I think it was about 0.15 to 0.20 inches of rain. Freezing rain, rather. So, it was enough to definitely knock out power. The worst, though, was, hey, winter storm warning for me! There she is! Just got put in a winter storm warning out here in southeastern Virginia. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Winter storm warning for 3 to 5 inches of snowfall. Moderate snow is expected. Hello? You done your intro? Sorry if I'm interrupting. I'm trying to get...
Yeah.
They just instantly upgraded me to a winter storm warning. Instantly upgraded it. I was in nothing. Now I'm in a winter storm warning for 5 inches of snowfall and moderate snow expected. Yay! I'm gonna text... I'm immediately gonna text my family, because that is... that's gonna start spreading some panic quickly here in southern Virginia. Winter storm warnings issued out of nowhere. Stock up and avoid Walmart after tonight. There you go. There we go. Text that to both of my parents. Okay, there we go. Yeah, winter storm warning. Lucky, we're actually gonna get a storm. It's something gonna go wrong. Winter weather advisories. I think someone was from Roanoke. You just got put in a winter weather advisory. They just got issued. Blacksburg has just issued a winter weather advisory for Roanoke. Let's see. We'll have to wait for those to come in to see the. Lucky's in a watch right now, but he will be put into a warning. The areas that might not get upgraded is like Fayetteville, Goldsboro, Greenville, North Carolina. We might not see those put into warnings, but Lucky will be put in a warning.
You think so?
I know so, yeah.
We'll see.
You're in a watch, Lucky, and you could see up to about 3-4 inches of snow. Yeah, that's definitely enough to warrant a warning.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get my parents to go out there, stock up on supplies if they want to, and then avoid the stores. Because that came out of nowhere, so... Oh, there you go. Winter weather advisory for Roanoke. 1 to 3 inches of snow.
Oh no, I gotta go stock up on snacks.
It's already too late for you, dude. Warnings, that's gonna send my county into panic, man. I'm not even kidding. Like, literally, that's going over everyone's weather radios and TVs right now in Martinsville, and everybody's about to flock out at the same time. Right at about 2-3 p.m., it's going to be complete rush traffic. You do not want to be in the roads in Martinsville at 2-3 p.m. today.
I can confirm that.
I mean, when it gets to rush hour, it gets to rush hour. You go from like nobody on the main roads to bumper. And then in 30 minutes, all the traffic's gone. It's so fast. It is so fast. It's like everyone comes in just one big rush. And then after that, it's just a few cars. Pretty much, near nobody. Everyone wants to rush at the same time. And the fact that we didn't even get a watch or advisory, we just instantly got upgraded to a warning. Yeah.
I'm surprised you were not in anything at all.
I knew something was going to get issued, but I don't know why I wasn't in a watch. I really don't. I was very surprised to wake up and not see a watch in my area.
I woke up and this dude was like, "You're in a watch."
Yep.
I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "You serious?"
No,
like, "Yep."
You said woo.
But yeah, I did say woo because I was like, I've been in a lot of watches for just weather in general. And
What'd you think I meant?
what? What do you mean?
What do you think I meant when I said you're in a watch?
Of course, winter storm, duh.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Bye.
Nah, severe weather.
No, flood.
Bro.
Ice storm watch. Doesn't even exist.
I don't think it exists.
You're probably going to get mainly ice from it, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, hey.
I'll go back on mute, but I'm going to check in frequently with you.
Alright, yes, please do.
Alright, let me go back over here. So we just had winter storm warnings issued out here in Virginia, as well as winter weather advisories into southwestern Virginia, going all the way up to West Virginia as well. So make sure you are beginning your preparations if you're in this area. We're going to be seeing a winter storm make its way through this region as we go through Friday, very late Friday evening into the overnight hours into Saturday morning. There's a very low chance I will be chasing this winter storm because, per usual, it's overnight. It is overnight, which there's a bad thing and a good thing about overnight winter storms. One bad thing is you can't chase them, can't see them, and they are a little bit more freaky. The good news is it's overnight, which means those temperatures will be significantly lower than if it were in the day, which will promote heavier snow bands. So that is really, really good news in terms of snow. Let's see here. What is your local National Weather Service office's initials? Let's see. NWS Tulsa. TSA. NWS TSA IEM bot. There we go. Yep, winter storm warnings were indeed just issued for Tulsa, going into northeastern Oklahoma, including Miami and northeastern Oklahoma. You're now inside winter storm warnings, so you did indeed get inside them. A little surprised. I guess they just wanted to increase those just a little bit more. So, I guess they're going to be... Oh, let's see if they increase totals there. Yep, 4 to 6. Holy crap! I'm being spammed. I'm gonna put this on D&D. There we go. Gotta love it. Alrighty, let's go back on over to our current winter storm or radar view here. Still seeing widespread heavy snowfall all the way from barely north of Dallas into getting close to Little Rock, Arkansas now, moving up towards Fayetteville, Arkansas, even getting close to Joplin, Missouri, also to the southwest of Wichita, Kansas. So still a very big band of heavy snowfall making its way across most of Oklahoma. Now approaching, like I said, Little Rock in Arkansas. And this is like a wall of snow. If you live in Little Rock, you're going to be going from pretty much no snow to heavy snow in the matter of about 5 minutes whenever this does get close enough. So this is literally going to be a wall of snow going out to Little Rock, Arkansas. And once that wall hits Little Rock, that's going to be the beginning of your 16-plus hour snowstorm today into tomorrow. Yep, you're going to be... that is really early, too. We were not expecting this to get to Little Rock until about 7, 8 o'clock Central Time. So if this hits at, say, 3, we'll just guess 3 p.m., 3 p.m. it's going to hit you, and it's not going to leave until noon tomorrow. So you're going to have a good, I don't know how long that is. That's got to be near like 18 hours of snow for you guys out there in Little Rock. Man, I'm going to pronounce it Miami, Ben. I'll just pronounce it wrong my whole life. Why name it Miami if it's not Miami? Like, come on. 49 dBz snow over me right now. Is it actually snow? Are you actually getting snow there? Because I know that radar sites can lie. So this is a bit of a higher definition radar site here. And you can see how much of a question mark it is where it's fully snow. You have a band of mixed precip here. Rain to freezing rain in here. Rain here. Rain here. Snow band going down the middle of that. It's all a big mess on your radar site in and around Dallas. Which is what we're really going to be seeing over the next couple of hours. We are seeing that heavier band of snowfall now start to exit Dallas. It's going up towards Denton, McKinney, Texas. That will continue to move up to the northeast and eventually make its way into it's probably southeastern Oklahoma where it will weaken. Connor Croft still by my face cam there. He is, I don't know, he's going towards McAllister, Oklahoma here. He's still in McAllister. Gotta figure out exactly where he is, though. This dude is really traveled. He is moving. He is well northeast of McAllister now. He's somewhere near my cursor, so he is moving, man. Oh, is that another report there? 3.1. Oh, let me go over here. That's our Nightbot thinking... Let's see. Are you in northeastern Georgia? Do you think we will get much snow tomorrow? I'm excited to see some snow. Northeastern Georgia, that is definitely one of the better locations for snow from this system, at least in Georgia. They're calling for about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall, but our event is overperforming, so let me just quickly check what models say. It's a little bit difficult to tell, but because this is overperforming and it's a little bit more south, I'm gonna say you could see this upped a lot, probably closer to 2 to 5 inches of snowfall. What you see here, probably 2 to 5, if not even locally areas greater than that will be possible. I think you're gonna see quite a lot of snowfall up there in northeastern Georgia. Yeah, he is. He indeed is. Chasers stay in groups so that way they can help each other out. And when in winter storms, that's definitely needed a lot. Chasers get stuck very frequently in winter storms. All right, there we go. So if you are just joining us, we're tracking a overperforming major winter storm across portions of the south central United States. Snow totals currently across much of the area are overperforming from 1 to 2 inches of snowfall. The greatest overperforming area is going to be out here in Ada. I think that's how you say it, Ada, Oklahoma, where we have a report of 6 inches of snowfall. And that is the total amount of snowfall we were expecting in that area throughout the 16 to 24-hour snowstorm event. So this area is probably going to end up with an additional 3, 4, maybe even isolated 5 inches of snowfall in this general area. So that is significantly overperforming there. I'm going to clear out some of this stuff. We are getting our new model data in. Quick update on power outages. We have over 6,000 people without power in Texas, the majority of which are actually southeast of Wichita Falls, where Young County is over 300 people without power, and Stevens County over 250 people without power. And then there's a lot of other counties that just have a couple, a lot of other counties that have a couple people without a power. I'm looking for Dallas because I imagine that's the one that leads. It just doesn't appear up that... Oh, hold on, I just saw it. I can't find it. Texas is too big. There it is. 1,200 people without power in Dallas. That's your main leading county. What do you think is my updated snow totals are? I'd say you're probably going to see closer to... it's hard to tell. You're right at the... I personally think you're going to see closer to... I'd say 6 inches of snowfall. I'd say 6 inches of snowfall. It's tricky because I don't know how much that rain is going to spread into northwest of Dallas or in Dallas and affect those snowfall totals. But I would say closer to probably 5 to 7 inches then, Caden. 5 to 7 inches of snowfall is what I would anticipate in that area. North of Little Rock, you are going to get a lot of snow. How north are we talking, though? We talking like Conway or Clinton? Let's see. Go back here. Oh, crap. I forgot that doesn't work. Dang. Wow. 3 to 9 inches of snowfall. 3 to 9 inches of snowfall. Let me give you a bit of a better forecast than that, okay? Let me give you a bit of a better one here. Because that's very, a very large spread. That is a very large spread. I would say probably 6 to 10 inches of snowfall. That's a... Ooh. You know, I gotta actually go higher, to be honest with you. I'd say 8 to 10. I would be saying 8 to 10. I'd say 8 to 10, to be honest with you. I think your lowest snowfall totals, absolute lowest, like if this significantly underperforms for you, is 6. That is the absolute minimum I see Little Rock getting. The max, it is favorable, although it's very unlikely. It is favorable that we see isolated areas up to 12 to 13 inches of snowfall in and just north of Little Rock. But right now, like I said, I would be saying probably 8 to 10 inches of snowfall is that's a really, really good forecast. Little Rock is expecting major winter storm impacts, so that is you're officially under a major winter storm impact, so expect considerable disruptions to daily life, dangerous to impossible driving conditions, avoid travel, widespread closures, disruptions, and infrastructure and damage to infrastructures may occur. Also, most likely widespread power outages as well, so prepare for a day or two without power. That is the general area. This whole area here is where we're expecting the heaviest snowfall totals, generally in and west of Little Rock. I don't know how far south it goes. That's why I keep drawing this area differently, because I don't know if it's going to go all the way down to like McKinney, Texas or not, but definitely east, southeastern Oklahoma into northern Texas and a good chunk of Arkansas is where we're going to see our heaviest snowfall totals. And we're going to see isolated areas potentially at or even above a foot of snowfall being possible. We're getting new data in right now, like it is currently rendering in, so we'll be able to give an update to your snowfall totals. Regardless, though, southeastern Oklahoma is definitely going to have the best opportunity to see at or above a foot of snowfall. Considering some areas are already at 6 inches of snow down there. If you are enjoying the winter coverage, all I ask is that you hit that like button. That's what really helps us the most. Also, if you can, spread this to your family, friends, social media. It doesn't work without you guys, sharing the stream, liking the stream. That's what really helps push us out to more people. And let me go back over here really quick. Okay. I'm just checking on these new totals here. I try to do that as often as I can, Hart. That's what people like, is engagement, so I try to answer as many questions as I can. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Not Florida. Okay, you are very far southeastern North Carolina, so you're like, you're pretty close to the coastline there. I don't think you're going to see much snow. What's this winter storm watch for? Okay, it's mainly for ice. So if anything, it's going to be ice accumulations up to about 1/10 of an inch in and north of your area. And you could see up to 1 inch of snowfall, but I really don't think you're going to see much snow. You're right at the coast You're right at the coastal areas in North Carolina. The greatest snow totals from this storm will definitely be in this area here. That's where we're going to see the greatest snow totals in the mid-Atlantic. So South Central Virginia into Central and West Northwestern North Carolina. This is our second major winter storm of the season, and we're only 9 days into January. If you may be wondering what's coming after this, well, there is a little bit of uncertainty. It's still pretty far out, but we will generally be looking at another very large, widespread winter storm all the way from Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, through most of the central and north central United States. There's your newest risk for heavy snowfall. It's too far out to get into specifics and talk about who's going to see snow and who won't see snow. But generally, we're going to be watching that whole area for risk of snowfall in the middle portion of January. We should have a bit of a break, about a week break from anything major in the U.S. All the way from after this storm is done here. This storm will leave on the 11th, so we'll have a break from about the 12th of January all the way to the 17th of January. That's like a 5-day break where we don't see anything significant in the U.S. I personally will be taking that 5-day break to begin uploading videos again on this channel because I have been a little bit slacking on it, but I try to do at least a video a week. That's what I like to aim for. I'm going to talk to Lucky. If I don't, he's going to end up falling asleep. Lucky, I hear you're falling asleep over there. You still awake?
What do you mean? I'm talking.
Normally you're falling asleep, so I just wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm looking at the HRRR.
Yep, I was about to alert you of that 18Z HRRR is rendering in.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Do you see the snowfall totals already?
Yeah, y'all, it already says up to 13 inches of snow in southeastern Oklahoma.
Additional, I'm pretty sure, and especially in Texas, too. And Texas has some additional snow, too.
Jeez. So, actually, that is... Yeah, Lucky's right. That's additional, so... Like, if you're near southeastern Oklahoma...
That's 16 inches now.
Yeah, we might be looking at, like, up to 18 inches of snowfall.
You can walk outside your door, there's going to be pure white.
There's a chance we see up to 18 inches with this.
No, okay, so look. Okay. In all seriousness, but just for me, just for my house only, I want to see this. So it snows so much that as soon as I open the door, it's as tall as the door, so I can just walk right through it.
I might be the only person with this, but I never hope to see that much snow in my life.
Dude, no, because think about it. Okay.
I don't want to have 6 feet of snow. Are you kidding me?
All right, if I want that much snow,
I'm okay. I would love a foot or two of snow, but after about that 3-foot mark, no, nah. I'm okay. No more than 36 inches of snow.
If I did have that once and I could walk through it, I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna be like, okay, melt now, please.
Yeah, because you got to think if you get 6. If you get 6 feet of snow,
that's taller than me.
That's gonna take like 2-3 weeks to melt. you are not even leaving your house for like 5 days, dude.
Yeah, you are right about that.
Like you better have a lot of food because you stuck in there forever. I never want to see that much snow.
I mean, I would.
Also, Lucky, you're using the 10-to-1 ratio, aren't you? Don't use that because that includes sleet. That will include like sleet and freezing rain. So if you're looking at like what we're looking at here in southeast Oklahoma is the snow and freezing rain line being very close to each other. So the 10-to-1 ratio is going to be combining those totals in portions of southeast Oklahoma. And then you can get like, it's an extra 6 inches of snowfall that most likely won't happen. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the fact that we already have probably 3 inches of snow on the ground in southeast Oklahoma, in addition to the extra 14 inches of snowfall the HRRR is saying here.
Yeah. The ice accumulations, there's definitely, obviously, any ice is, bad. But, I mean, I've seen worse, obviously. but still a quarter of an inch is still pretty serious. Quarter of an inch of
Where do you see
freezing
that? Is that
18 ZH like on the border of Texas and Oklahoma.
nah? I don't know how much I'd be expecting that. There's been a
Yeah,
lot of uncertainty in freezing rain.
for sure.
For instance, 12Z has no ice accumulation in that area.
Huh.
So I'm not too confident in ice accumulation.
I want to see my area.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to wait. They're
All
gonna
right.
make me wait, TRG.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a long time. You gotta go full 48 hours out for that, dude. For it to fully render in. But here's our new model run, y'all. I think I can. We'll just stay on this screen, even though it's not fully centered. We're like lucky over here with half of the model run missing.
Is it still like that, bro? No, it's
Probably.
not. No.
I don't want to switch it because I want to keep Connor Croft up there for most of this live stream. So you guys can see this is the additional snowfall totals we're anticipating over the next 21 hours. So this is the snow you've already seen on top of this snow. So for instance, OKC could see an additional 3 inches of snowfall. So if you already have 3 inches of snow on the ground, you could be looking at potentially up to 6 inches of snow in the OKC area. So that's probably why they expanded those winter storm warnings into Tulsa, because Tulsa's already seen. Brooklyn, look out your window. How much snow you got out there? We haven't gotten any reports. I'd say probably about an inch of snow in Tulsa on top of the additional 3 to 4 we're anticipating. Now, the area I'm most curious about is right here, because this is where we should have a significant warm nose, which is where the low pressure system pulls up warm, moist air into the warm sector, and that allows for warmer temperatures. So if we go to your temperatures here, you can see your warm nose spreads up. See that? Especially out here into the Carolinas. But your warm nose gets spreaded up into central Mississippi. You're not here tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning, you're not at freezing in the entire state of Mississippi into most of Arkansas because of that warm nose. So basically, you're going to have significantly cooler temperatures in the middle and lower atmosphere to make up for those non-freezing temperatures at the surface. So that is, I am very much curious about what the HRRR is going to do for snowfall totals in this area here, because I think that's where our highest uncertainty in snowfall total accumulation occurs. You know, some models show 1 to 2 inches, some models show 6 to 8, some models show 5, 4, 5. So I'm curious to see what we have here. It is going out till 17Z Friday, which is noon Eastern time, 11 a.m. Central. All right, see you later, Caleb. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, hey, Caleb. Bye, Caleb.
Yeah, that's really what it is. You see our next winter storm, Lucky?
Next one. Next one.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
There's another one that we're watching for. Pretty much, it is literally the GFS shows a complete repeat of the blizzard we just saw in Kansas. Like, I am not kidding. Look at this. It literally shows an exact replica. Low pressure in north central Oklahoma, blizzard conditions in Kansas, moves into Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and then the mid-Atlantic states. Like, it shows an exact replica.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to change a lot, but I just find that crazy how a model run literally shows the exact same thing we just tracked. I'm also curious, does it show severe weather? Barely. Yeah, not enough instability.
Let me guess, 2.
Misty, you're in the dead center of the CPC's risk. So you're, I mean, literally, look, you might not have seen it, but you're in the dead center of the risk for heavy snowfall from the 18th to the 20th. Instability is like 500. Supercell
Oh,
composite's like 2.
I mean that's not. I mean, for us that is like oh my. But
Take the whole day to
uh,
chase.
I'd
But
clear my
for
whole schedule.
Mississippi and Alabama, that's like nothing, dude.
Yeah.
They get like friggin' 10 supercell composite in second season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's HRRR. You can already see it's significantly heftier on the snowfall totals here. If we go to 12Z, you see 12Z was more north and lighter. 18Z is significantly heavier and more south because how early this snowstorm started. It started so early that it was significantly more south than originally anticipated. But oh my goodness, Lucky, look at the snowfall totals and just admire that cutoff line in Mississippi and Alabama.
Yeah, that is a
That is literally a mile difference between like 4 inches of snow and 1, and then a mile difference between 1 and 0 inches of snow. Look at that. Now you want to talk about a difficult forecast? There you go. That
yeah.
is a sharp, very sharp cutoff line. That is a
Yeah.
crazy cutoff line. Gracious.
Just a little, right?
Yeah, just a little, sure, just a little.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm gonna go back over here.
Chair, do you still have any snow from the other day?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it's still on the
Oh.
ground.
How much? Not even half, but like a little bit.
I mean, most of it's melted, but there's still a lot of patches of snow.
Wow.
Just nothing that you could really like sled on or do anything
Oh yeah.
with.
Well, you're gonna most likely. I mean, you're in a winter storm warning. You're gonna get additional snow on top of those little patches.
Only thing I'm worried about is the temperatures after it, because it looks like it's gonna warm up into the 40s Saturday. Yeah, it's gonna melt quickly. For
What
instance,
about the night? Like that night, because if it gets to the 40s, it's gonna melt, but it's still gonna be like wet. So depends on what it's gonna be for the night.
only like 15 degrees.
That would cause some really crazy ice.
Yeah, just a little bit of
Like
just a little bit of cold air.
just a little bit,
But
bro.
see, GFS drops like 2.5 inches of snow over your house, and Sunday morning you're down to a half inch to 1. I mean, you literally lose a whole entire inch, inch and a half of snow Saturday because of those temps.
I'm pretty sure they put salt on the road already.
Oh
Cause
yeah, they've
yesterday,
already done that.
yeah, cause yesterday the road was white. So
Do you not know what salt looks like, Lucky?
I do know. That's what I'm saying. The road was white.
I mean, it doesn't turn my whole road into white. They ain't putting snow on the road.
That's what it looked like. But it's not.
Normally, it's just like lines of salt.
But yeah, obviously, and then the lines. How you drive.
Yeah, I know how to
The little
drive.
like tread
Yeah.
marks. Wait, this dude, bro. I can't stand this dude, bro.
Oh, we're in a moderate risk, by the way.
For what?
Cold
Snow?
temperatures
Oh, of course.
on the
I was gonna say
16th.
my neck. My next guess was gonna be clear skies,
How
as
cold is it
always.
supposed to get on the 16th? They have a moderate. That's not all that common out here. Yeah. Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see it. Hold up.
Nine
I'm on it.
degree wind chills over Lucky. Negative wind chills over me. Yep. That looks
Yes.
fun.
Wait, how do you see wind chills? Isn't that on College of Do page?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Tropical tidbits.
All right, you have
Let's.
fun looking at that.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
How to find the mute button. Don't know why he did the leaving call noise. Alright, so again, here's our current radar. Let's see if we have any higher totals here. Still at 6.5. I don't see anything higher than 6.5 yet. We've had 3 reports of 6 inches of snowfall and 1 report of 6.5 inches of snowfall. Nothing higher. Nothing higher than that yet. Let's see. Where did I close it? I closed out Call of Duty page. I want to open that back up and put it right here. We're watching the new HRRR 18Z rendering on in here. Finally now snow is getting to my house. This is about 5-6 p.m. This is right at sunset when snow reaches my house. So the HRRR, it still drops a hefty amount of snowfall across Mississippi and Alabama. But we have a very, very sharp cutoff line. Very sharp cutoff line here in Mississippi and Alabama. So if you're near that cutoff line, which should be near Birmingham, Alabama, pointing right around Birmingham. I mean, Birmingham's like on that cut line, back up towards near Tupelo, Mississippi, then north of Greenville, Mississippi. That's where we have that sharp cutoff line at on the HRRR. We also should be getting the NAM 3K, not yet. See, notice how far north the NAM 3K model is. Look at that. Like, the NAM model goes all the way up here into Kentucky and southwestern southern Illinois for the greatest snow totals. Whereas the HRRR brings it into southeastern Tennessee. I don't know why the NAM 3K does that. I don't think that's going to be, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the NAM is correct with that. And here's our WRAP model, which is one of the better model runs according to the National Weather Service. And you can see they have a very heavy band of snowfall across my area here in Martinsville. But again, if we go to snow depth, we're going to lose so much of that snow Saturday morning. It's going to be crazy. Like on the WRAP model, I lose almost 3 inches of snowfall there Saturday afternoon. You can still see all the snow in this area from our previous winter storm. There you go. Although I don't think you guys have that much snow left. That is... I'd be pretty surprised if there's still 15 inches of snowfall on the ground near Louisville. And near Cincinnati. Back over to our 18Z HRRR once again. I'm going to let that render in on the side here. We'll go back to our current radar site. So there's that widespread snowstorm we're seeing over Oklahoma, Texas, into southwestern Arkansas. Again, main thing is just staying off the roads. You don't want to be going on roads out here if you are in those winter storm warned areas. Connor Croft is obviously a very much trained professional. He also has his storm chasing buddy in front of him who he is following. So that way, just in case one of them runs off, the other one can help. But let the storm chasers go and chase the storm. You guys just stay at home. Try not to go on the roads unless it's an emergency or you absolutely have to. Because conditions are absolutely treacherous, especially in central and eastern Oklahoma into north central Texas and southwestern Arkansas. Little Rock, Arkansas is about to get their first snow here from this system. And once it hits, man, it's going to be a quite heavy-hitting snow band here. Let me go over to GR2. There you go. Like I said, right around 3 p.m. is when this band's going to be hitting into Little Rock. And then we have this very heavy band behind it, too. So it's going to be moderate snow for about the first 30 minutes, from about 3 to 3:30. And then after 3:30, it's going to be this very large, heavy, heavy band of snow. Let's see, Russellville. I think you're already seeing snow. Is it not snowing out there in Russellville? I mean, very clearly on this radar site, Russellville is completely covered in snow. Or is it mixed precip? We might have a bit of a temperature issue with our radar site, which is very common. It happens with every winter storm. Wow. HRRR has up to 15 inches of snowfall in southwest North Carolina. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like a mountain, though. Oh, my bad. Actually, up to 30 inches of snowfall. That's got to be a mountain. I'm going to go check Radar Omega really quick. It's like right in here somewhere. Let's see. Yep, it's this little mountain right here, right in this area. HRRR is getting almost to 30 inches of snowfall. Let me see if I can find the highest total. 26. There's nothing happening? Interesting. All of our radar sites indicate that snow is definitely begun in Russellville. Maybe it's too warm at the surface. Because radar is definitely picking up on snow. That's interesting. I can't really tell you when it's going to begin then, because it should have already begun. It should be ongoing. Tyler, Texas. Let's see. That's in the winter storm warning. Yeah, you are. Let's see here. 2 to 6 inches of snowfall and 1/3 of an inch of ice possible. In terms of when it will start, I gotta find Tyler, Texas here. I gotta be honest with you. I think their forecast is extremely aggressive. This snowstorm is definitely more north than Tyler, Texas. I think you're going to see some flurries, but the only good band of snowfall will happen tomorrow morning. And that could drop 2 to 3 inches of snowfall at the absolute most towards like 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. But that is a very aggressive forecast that they have, calling for 8 inches of snowfall. You can see here it's mainly mixed precipitation to all rain. But you are inside those winter storm warnings, so maybe the National Weather Service will be completely right in this case, but I don't see any model run indicating anything more than 2 to 3 inches of snow for Tyler, Texas. Northeastern Arkansas. So, you're in winter storm warnings. Ignore Radar Omega. That's your typical glitch. Let me go see how much they are expecting for your area. So they are calling for 4 to 6 inches of snowfall in this area, which I believe is a very reasonable forecast. And our newest data, which is just finished loading in for that area, says about 4 to 5 inches of snowfall for that region. So, yep, that's a good forecast that they have. I would say expect about 4 inches of snowfall. That's what I would be expecting. HRRR is still loading in for my area. Dude, I hate this. How is it going to be How's it going to be 40-degree temperatures after the low pressure? You've got to be kidding me. We're going to lose so much snow Saturday morning. I'll take it. I'll take it, though. I'll take anything more than 3 inches of snowfall. I'm hoping for 3+ inches of snow here. That's what I'm really wanting. Russellville just started snowing very lightly. I'm really surprised it hasn't been heavier. I do want to check here. Lucky's sending me screenshots of the fires in California. Random ice pellets. Yep. That's what Shreveport's gonna get. Probably rain and ice. Maybe you'll see a few flurries, but nothing's gonna accumulate there. I guess Connor got hungry. Had to go get him some food. I'm going to go back over to the HRRR model again. It's almost finished for my area, and it shows about 5 inches of snowfall. Greensboro is probably going to get a bunch of snow out of this. Just to my southwest, this area here, probably going to get substantially more. We're looking at up to 8 inches of snowfall possible in that area. I'm pretty sure we just saw winter storm warnings get issued more east here. We've got winter storm warnings all the way into almost Norfolk now. 4 inches of snow possible. So we're seeing those warnings and watches expand more here. Switch over to this scene. Now we have the WSSI on top. Once Connor gets back on the road, we'll switch back over to him. We're at 43 likes. If we could get to 50 likes, that would be awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm glad to have all you guys in here for winter storm coverage. Overperforming winter storm here in Oklahoma and Arkansas. Still waiting for the entirety of this HRRR to render in, but we are probably looking at up to 15 inches of snowfall possible in and around and west of Little Rock, Arkansas, generally in here, where we're already seeing those heaviest bands of snowfall. I would say probably just west of Little Rock. This is the area I would give the best chance at seeing a foot up to 15 inches of snowfall as well. Durham, let's see. We just finished getting our newest model data in, and it looks like between 1 to 3 inches of snow will be possible for Durham, with ice accumulation potentially around 1/10 of an inch. And the main timing for this will be snow begins around 8 p.m. Saturday. And snow will continue all the way until about 4 or 5 a.m. Saturday morning. Then it will transition into ice for the remainder of the morning hours in Saturday. And then it will exit central North Carolina around 8 a.m. South Central PA definitely varies on where you are. We have winter weather advisories for higher elevations out here in Somerset. So if you're in Somerset, you're looking at about 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. Whereas if you're in like say Harrisburg or so, you're looking at a trace to 1 inch of snow. I don't think this will be a Pennsylvania snowstorm. But definitely going to get at least a chance for snow up there. You're in a winter storm warning. Nice. They randomly just issued me a winter storm warning whilst I was live streaming here. I went from nothing
I'm
right up
under
to
a
a
winter
warning.
storm warning.
And then there's Lucky. Yeah, I'm not surprised that happened. All it simply means is that it's getting close to the event. We just saw near Norfolk, Virginia, get under a warning.
Yeah.
What's your local initials?
Huh?
Or your local National Weather Service initials? Mine's R and K. What is your NWS? Do you not know your National Weather Service?
Raleigh.
The initials.
No.
Holy crap. RAH.
Raleigh Atlantic. What? Raleigh. Oh. Wait. What's yours?
R and K. Roanoke. Most likely. I don't know exactly what it stands for, to be honest with you.
Let's see. They say
That
what to
I can
expect.
see. Yep, winter storm warnings issued all the way down till one county west of Fayetteville. So all the way to, I think Laurinburg is also inside winter storm warnings. So Durham, the person in Durham, North Carolina, just got upgraded to a winter storm warning. Raleigh, North Carolina, upgraded a winter storm warning. Rocky Mount, North Carolina, upgraded a winter storm warning. Winston, Greensboro as well.
Yeah. So this says heavy mixed precipitation expected. Total snow and sleet accumulations up to 3 inches, and ice accumulations up to 0.2 of an inch. High snow accumulations are expected along the Virginia border. Wind from 1 p.m. Friday to 10 a.m. Saturday. So yeah. Very, very interesting.
I'm waiting to see it upgrade so I can see the exact amounts. Troll on you, Lucky. I didn't take a screenshot of this. Look at this. This is the official National Weather Service site. Look at that.
What was that?
You're not
Must be
under
yellow.
warnings or watches. You are under a hazardous weather outlook. There's
Wait,
watches
what,
and
bro?
warnings all around you. You're not under anything.
Let's see. You want me to read all the counties?
Don't worry, it will be upgraded. It just hasn't rendered in.
Person, Granville, Vance, Warren, Halifax,
Shut it!
Fort, Guilford,
I get it
Alamance,
early. I have it in front of me. That's why
and
I was looking for.
Durham
There you go. Just all got upgraded. But
and
yeah.
Raleigh.
Heavy mixed precip. Oh, wow. Total snow and sleet accumulations up to 3 inches. So that means both snow and sleet, which is obviously mixed precip. And then up to 0.2 of an inch of ice. So basically a recipe for stay off the roads and power outages.
Yeah.
That's really what it is for you.
I got a job in this thing tomorrow. Or wait, no.
Tomorrow.
Saturday.
Don't worry, most of it will melt by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the HRRR has you getting 2 inches of snow, and then Saturday afternoon it's down to 1. Let's hope models are wrong though with it melting so fast. And then it will at the night it's going to freeze over quick though overnight. Greensboro.
Yeah.
3 inches. Wow. I've got to be honest with you. I am shocked they are not calling for more in Winston-Salem. I think that this area here could see 5 to 6 inches of snowfall. Greensboro, High Point, Winston, Statesville, Hickory, Morganton, Asheville, all those areas could see 4 to 6 inches of snow. I gotta disagree slightly with the National Weather Service on that. Let's see. Yeah, 4 to 6 inches of snow. That's total snow. That's not snow accumulation. The actual accumulation would probably be 4 or 5. Or 3 to 4. My bad. 4 to 6 snowfall totals, and then 3 to 4 actual accumulation.
I wasn't under a winter storm warning for this last one, wasn't I? I wasn't. I was
No.
under what,
You
like a
barely got under an advisory for ice.
yeah. So that was my first winter storm warning for what? I don't know how long.
I don't know. You live there, not
A,
me.
a long time.
Don't ask me. I don't live there.
A long time. I was just gonna say.
Let's see. So you're barely north of St. Louis out there in Illinois, 2 to 4 inches of snow, and that's probably what you're gonna get. Models are saying pretty much the same thing. Oh, great. Can we please get data back in Central Arkansas? Like, come on. So Central Arkansas near Carsley, Arkansas. 3 to 9 inches of snowfall. Let me give you a bit of a better forecast here, since their spread is so significant. I would say closer to 6 to 9 inches of snowfall for that area. I don't see a way how you get less than 6 inches of snow. Unless we see a very big underperforming risk. Yeah, this is east of Little Rock. Yeah. Most models are calling for about 8. If not significantly higher than that. Definitely. I don't see any way how you get less than 6 inches of snow out there. Holy moly. Dude. They gotta stop color coding cold weather advisories in red. I just thought Lucky went under a blizzard warning. They gotta
Yep.
stop doing that for me, man. They're
That,
supposed to be
that's
light
not
blue,
happening.
not red. Red is blizzard, light blue is cold weather advisory.
Not happening.
January 2019 was your last winter storm warning.
Dang.
I don't know if I fully believe that. I'm gonna look.
It probably is right.
Let's see.
Garrison, the snow is overperforming. Or actually the whole event, right? But mainly the snow. That's
Yeah, the
overperforming.
snow's overperforming and the northern extent of it. I mean, we've seen them increase totals in most winter storm warnings and watches across Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas. Models have uptrended significantly over the last 4 hours. And they've also put a lot more watches and warnings and advisories into North Carolina and Virginia. So, really, the entire system is uptrended. The
Yeah.
entire system as a whole. This brought me up to freaking Long Island, I believe that is. It's up in New York. Georgia. It's still... Okay,
Georgia.
I don't think you're talking about that area. It won't take me to where you have typed. Okay, there we go. How to type it out fully. So that's where you're located in northeastern Georgia. That is all your winter storm warning. And if we look here, they're calling for, let's see, 1/10 of an inch of ice. Actually, yeah, between 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch of ice. And then the snow accumulation up to an inch. But if we look at this is our newest snow model run here. You can see that says up to closer to 2 inches of snowfall. see, did our old one downtrend or something? Yeah, okay. Actually, the 18Z uptrended for you. So it could keep uptrending for this area. This is your simulation of snowfall. Snow begins at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Continues all the way throughout 3, 4 p.m. and then it transitions into a sleet rain mix towards the 4 to 5 p.m. time frame, and that continues all the way until probably 2 p.m. What would that be? 2 p.m. Saturday morning. Let's see. Your snow totals are definitely higher out in this area near Greenville. So, you know, probably, I'm pretty sure I already did that area. If you're the same person, then, you know, you're still going to see closer to 5 inches of snowfall. It's still the same over performance.
Here, I got a question.
What?
Someone in my chat that wants to know what do you think is gonna happen around the Birmingham area?
Birmingham.
They are under winter storm warning. They're calling for total snow and sleet accumulations between 1 and 3 inches. Ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch.
Looking deemed really quick.
All right, I got you.
1 to 3. That's a very, very, very difficult forecast. You're right on the cut line. It's all going to come down to pure temperatures. And right now, the newest data has you getting complete rain and mixed precipitation. No snow at all. So, honestly, I would have to go with up to an inch of snowfall and mainly freezing rain accumulations up to, what did they call for here?
I think a 10th.
I would say up to a 20th of an inch.
A 20th of an inch?
Yeah.
To 0.05?
Oh, not a 20th. Oh, 0.20. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I was busy checking model runs. Yeah, I would say up to 0.20 inches of ice and 1 inch of snow. I think that cut line's going to be too significant. The best way to know if you're going to get a lot of snow, I'll tell you right now. If you wake up and it is snowing tomorrow, then that means you're going to be getting closer to 3 inches of snowfall. But the chance of that happening where you actually see snow in the morning is very slim. Right now, I don't think many models predict that. If any, honestly. See you later for the 15th billionth time, Caleb.
Hey, Caleb. Bye, Caleb.
Man. I don't know. I'm starting to enjoy winter storm coverage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm getting used to it.
It's fun having more interactions than normal because everybody's wanting to know their forecast. So
yeah, that's what we enjoy doing, guys.
I want to note, everyone watching, the forecast that I've given you, if you could write it down and then come back to me either, like, I don't know when I'll be live next other than tomorrow. So if you live in like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, come back to me in tomorrow's live stream and tell me how wrong I am. Because I'd really like to know how close I am with these forecasts. Not many people have provided feedback for the forecasts I give. Because I know I'm wrong a lot. Okay, I go off of model runs, obviously, in best case scenarios, worst case scenarios, most likely case scenarios, then the National Weather Service, and I average it all together to give the, you know, the most accurate forecast. My school still hasn't closed tomorrow. That is crazy, Legacy. And thank you for the $2 donation, Heart. Much appreciated. Not closing schools, that is crazy, Legacy. Considering you're in a winter storm warning, and I bet they're forecasting to up to 6 inches of snow. Oh, up to 5 inches of snow. That is crazy. And actually, I do think you could see higher end than that, Legacy. I think you're more 4 to 6 inches of snow. I want to see our NAM. That's what I really want to see.
I really don't want to see that.
No, I do, because it's the only model run that is so far north.
Oh, so basically, I would get absolutely nothing.
I mean, literally, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, most of Tennessee would get nearly nothing.
What would they get? Rain or just anything?
The only areas that would get snow would be northwestern Tennessee, and everything else, the warm sector would just be, it would overtake all of Mississippi, all of Alabama, all of Georgia, all of South Carolina, almost all of North Carolina, and most of Virginia. And the new NAM is already significantly more south. That's what I wanted to see. It's already... How far south is that? It's already 100 miles more southeast. So it's going back to agreeing with the HRRR. I think you'll see 4 to 6 inches of snow, Legacy. I don't think you'll see as low as 3 inches, which is their low end forecast right now. Also, another thing I gotta disagree with. I know I'm disagreeing with the National Weather Service a lot today. Their high end totals for me is 4 inches of snowfall. I don't know what they're looking at, but high end totals are definitely up to 7 inches for my area. That is definitely the high end for my region. I mean, their high end forecast is literally 1 inch more. And for Arkansas, I'm curious to see what their high end forecast is there. Let's see. Winter weather. Ah, shoot. I guess I can't figure that out. By the way, lucky we were in a less than 10% chance of getting in warnings according to that site I use. So that shows you it's not very accurate.
You said less than 10%?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I could check it again and I could see if it increased at all. This one, all the way down here, WPC. Yep, you and me both are still in a less than 10%.
Dude, the WPC has me in a, I think, is that a, wait, hold on, I'm trying to find it. So that's 70% chance, 60 to 70% chance of more than an inch of snow. They have me 5% chance of more than 2 inches.
Jeez, rip. Hey, chance is a chance, though.
A chance is a chance. You're all right.
Better
I see
than
chances
nothing.
in actually no wait, no, TRG, I think I'm wrong. I think that is a 1 to 5% for more than 2 inches.
Okay, not terrible.
And 0% chance for 4 inches.
Oh, also, they just upgraded all of Georgia. I don't know how I didn't realize that till now. Winter storm warnings south of Atlanta now. I don't know how I didn't notice that till just now. They upgraded this 40 minutes ago.
Ah.
And new advisories all the way down to just one county northwest of Myrtle Beach. That is crazy. This is a pretty low latitude snowstorm here. It definitely won't be the lowest latitude we've seen. I remember one from, I think it was like, I forgot when it was, but it was sometime in the early 2020s, like 2020 or 2021, when we saw a very low latitude snowstorm. It might have been in 2021 with that ice storm in Texas. That might be the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so I'm in a they have me the WPC has me in a 0% chance for getting uh more than a tenth of an inch of ice, of freezing rain. Yeah, so yeah, but they have me in a is that a 30 to 40% chance? I think that's a 30. 95, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. 30% chance of me getting over a 100th of an inch of ice.
I'm probably gonna be so wrong for your area, Heart, because it's a that's your most difficult area for a forecast is right on that snow and ice line, which will be in this Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. We'll see how wrong I am now. Connor is now moving. I haven't looked at his feed in so long. He's been moving for like the last 20 minutes now. He's now in, I don't even know where that is. Ah, he's right here. Right where my cursor is. Which is north of Crowder, Oklahoma. Let me go over to here. I want to pull up another site. This one and this one. This one. Gracious day. So many watches and warnings everywhere. I need to fix these warnings on this site really quick. Winter storm warnings. 100%. Blizzard warnings 100%. And advisories 100%. There we go. I was fixing all the occupacities on this other site.
Yeah, Tier G.
Hi.
The WPC has a 5%, 1 to 5% chance of where is that? Very far southeastern Oklahoma into, I guess, western Arkansas and a small little portion of northeastern Texas getting over a foot of snow. Getting over a foot of snow. 1 to 5% chance.
Well, we'll see if that verifies.
We'll see.
Watch it verify.
That'd be crazy though. I really would. But I'll
Alrighty.
show you where they have it at. They have it right. What did? Okay. Okay, let's do that. That's a good zoom. All right. And DM's in 3, 2, 1.
Harrison, Arkansas. Yep, that's northern Arkansas. Let me go look at the warning really quick without Radar Omega because it decides to be glitchy. 3 to 9 inches of snowfall. All right, let's give a bit of a better forecast. Don't know why their spreads have been so long here. Or yeah. I'd be saying probably. That is a little bit difficult, but I'd say probably 6 to 9 inches of snowfall. But there's definitely a chance you see local amounts up to 10 inches of snowfall. Let's see here. That's probably where it's going to happen too, Lucky.
What? What's gonna happen?
The higher snowfall totals. Southeastern Oklahoma, west central Arkansas, northeastern Texas. What you sent in DMs, buddy.
Okay. That's what I thought you said.
This dude sends me something and then he doesn't know I'm talking about it. Alright, I think that's all the... Oh, now we're getting the 19ZH Let's see how much vastly different this is than the 18Z. Does Lucky ever listen? It's rare. It's rare. You'll catch him listening once in a while, but most of the time, no.
He's lying.
You know what's funny? Anybody who's been in this
Oh,
live
man.
stream at any
Oh, my.
point in this channel's career knows that I'm not. That's the funny part. Everyone in this chat knows I'm not lying. So you saying that is lying. that doesn't work. That's the dude you hear in the background. That's always annoying. I mean, helps
You see,
with the live
y'all,
stream.
you see, y'all, this dude's so mean to me. Y'all see that? Did y'all? I know y'all just. Hold up. Do you even have clips? Do you have clips?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna name it TRG being very mean to Lucky. Alright, let's see. Okay.
What is this? I don't know what this is showing. Is that like the upper atmosphere? I think it might be. Does Tropical Tibbets have the rap model? No.
No.
You know what we need? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
I'm holding.
I think I know exactly how to do it. No, it doesn't work. College DuPage has like a comparison for previous model runs, but I don't know how you do it. Because that's something they need. You know, Tropical Tibbets, you could just hit the up and down arrow keys and it goes to previous runs. Let's see. Okay, 18Z wrap is also in. I can't wait until we get rid of the wrap model. I mean, I love this model run. It looks like it's pretty good for winter weather. From what I can tell, it looks pretty good for winter weather, but for severe weather, I swear, it's not good.
Is your GR2 or whatever you're using glitching out for where it's making the snow turn into freezing rain like just out of nowhere?
I use GR Earth.
You're right, you do use that. I don't have that.
If you're looking at the DFW area, yeah, you're gonna see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
near McKinney?
that's where the biggest question mark is for what precip's falling.
Yeah. GR2 says it's snow, and Radar Omega says it's all that big band. It says that's all ice. That's what it's saying.
Red Omega says everything's ice. I'm pretty sure. Well, in central Oklahoma, it doesn't say ice anymore, but like all of Arkansas, it says ice. Most of Texas, it says ice. It loves ice. Dang. Into the GFS model run goes crazy. We're still gonna have like probably 3 more winter storms in January. We're gonna have a little break. We're gonna have about a 5-6 day break. Then January 18th we'll have a winter storm. Then we'll probably have one around the 24th or so, and then we'll probably get another one right at the end of January. I think we'll see 3 more winter storms in the month of January. I don't know if they'll be as widespread as the first one and the one we're seeing now. Because these are really widespread, but I guess we'll see.
We shall see.
All right, I'm gonna switch back over here so I can see Connor Croft because he's on the road again. And go. He's above my face cam. Snowstorm is still continuing here. It's getting into central Arkansas now. It's starting to get to the southwest side of Little Rock. What else do we have looking forward to, Lucky, for like new data or something? Are we looking forward to anything here or
000 ARRR.
all right, good night.
No, no, come back.
No, I know WSSI updates soon. They updated it. Actually, they updated at 103. It might not be for another like 2 hours or so. Let's see. When do you update? Okay, I already know the valid times. I want to see when it updates.
Yeah.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It updates at 1717. 1 a.m., 7 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m. The new SPC site? Huh? What now? That was kind of random. Okay.
Have you gotten any more storm snow reports recently? I mean, I'm sure I have, but I mean, I see 6 inches in
yeah, I just got one in eastern New Mexico. But no, I haven't really gotten any new ones in like Texas or Oklahoma. The newest report was, I think, south of OKC, 3.5, south of Norman.
No, there's another one. No, there was one at 1950 for county commissioner estimated 6+ inches at CR 1560 and CR 3645. This is near like southeastern, not super southeastern, but
Near Ada,
southeastern
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Ada, yeah, Ada.
Ada
Yeah, Ada.
Stonewall.
Yeah.
They'll do it eventually, Ben. I don't know when, though. Let's see. I'm going to quickly go over here. DMs real quick, Lucky.
Yes, sir. Got you. Ooh. Okay, wait.
I don't really see a big change with 19 ZHRRR. I'm really worried about our snow melting Saturday, dude. Why? And it has to come in overnight too. Like, come on. So I'm not even going to be able to see probably a flake outside.
Well, it's gonna be.
I'm not chasing no. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh. Wait.
Wait,
Oh.
that is actually, hold the phone.
Oh.
I'm not gonna finish that sentence just in case.
Oh.
I'm not gonna finish that because it might tempt me. I'm
y'all,
not
man.
gonna lie. It just might tempt me.
This dude saw snow before me.
Only things, I gotta get a new headlight, man. I gotta get a new headlight.
What happened? Wait, did it break?
No, it's I don't.
Been out or something?
No, like, you know when you use it so much, like
It's foggy.
Yeah.
But bro, you can fix it. There's
It's
stuff at the
inside. It's
store.
inside though. It's inside the light.
No, it looks like it's inside, but it's
No, it's
not.
not. We already tried it on the outside.
But what'd you try? Let me get some water and some soap.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
If you tried water and soap, it's not good. You have to have like a certain solution. Trust me, I tried too. It didn't work, and then now I'm about to try this solution that I was
I mean, it's like $20, dude.
what, a headlight?
No, just to get it cleaned. Because I sure don't want to pop it off and then break the whole thing, and then boom, now
No.
it's $100. I'm not lucky over here.
Okay, bro. See, well, okay, well, mine was not controllable. TRG, I don't want to hear it.
Oh
I
no,
literally.
that I wasn't talking about that incident.
Oh, wait, what were you talking about?
I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Well, DM me then.
Never.
Oh, you see, y'all, you see what this dude
I
does?
love doing it to him, y'all. I do.
It leaves me on like stupid cliffhangers, and it's like you're reading a book in English class. And it's like,
You don't read, Lucky. Don't get ahead of
no,
yourself.
no, don't be like this in the book. And what someone's name?
I'm gonna mute Lucky because he's cringy. Oh, gracious. I'm gonna be honest, we'll probably end at the top of the hour. I wanted to get on here and update you guys a lot with the information, and I'll probably end at the top of the hour so that way I can go and get a few things done. We might come back tonight. I wouldn't fully rule it out. I just want to get a few things done that I didn't finish this morning. Yeah. Are you gonna get busy towards the evening, Lucky? Yeah. Yeah, 3 p.m. Central, probably, Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go do something from like 4 to 5. And then I'm thinking about doing like this. And you did? Dang, I ain't been on all day, so I haven't seen it. Me and Lucky are having conversations behind y'all's back. Chat doesn't want to hear you. They're not hearing you. And for a good reason too, because I would have just been copyright striked. Yeah, for sure. Alright, now they can hear you.
for what? Cause I'm unmuted on mine.
No, me and Lucky, we just discuss what we're doing for the rest of the day. That's all we do. That is it. Snowing heavily on Connor's feed now. But no, it was because of what I pulled up, Lucky. Because I went to go see what you said, what you talked about. And I had to get through the menu part of it. Lucky doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I really don't. You would have to type again. Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Duh. Silly me. Duh, Lucky. Come on, man. Use your brain.
I wish Lucky was sitting beside me. That'd be awesome.
No, he does not, bro. Trust me, he does not.
Oh shoot! Then he'd be near my chair. I do not. I take that back.
Yeah, he takes that back.
I take that back.
Y'all can't even
Lucky's
hear me,
Lucky's already broken 2 of my chairs. I don't need him breaking my new one.
on accident, dude.
They still broke.
And he still. I offered to pay for it. Y'all,
Still
he
costing me
wouldn't take it.
$100.
I offered to pay for it, and he would not let me.
Only chair he can sit in is a chair in my car. Even then, he'll find a way to break it.
Bro, dude,
Bro's gonna
you
break
can't
a
be
chair that's
serious.
bolted into a car.
You can't be serious right now. I may or may
Oh,
not
no,
have
never mind. Yeah, new
certain
report. New
keys.
report. Finally, in Atoka, Oklahoma, 4 inches of snow by emergency management at 2018, which was 2 minutes ago. I think that's our newest report. I don't think we've broken our record of 6.5 inches of snowfall.
About 6 inches. Near, like I said, Ada.
No, 6.5 southwest of Amarillo.
I know that's what I'm saying.
We
I'm
need
saying we're
one
at.
at 6.6 or greater.
There's lucky
We'll
sitting
definitely
beside him.
break it tonight. If we go live again tonight, it will definitely be broken. If I go live again tonight, it would probably be near like 7:30 or 7 Eastern. It would probably be a bit later because I'm going to get a lot of stuff done before 6, so it definitely won't be between 4 and 6. I definitely won't be live between then. I would like to do an evening live stream because I know a lot of people are in school still and busy. What's a good weather site with data models, etc. that I can use? Paid, of course. It depends how much you're wanting to spend. If
I would say
Weatherbell is good, it's 30 a month, which is definitely pricey. And if you want to share it on like streams and stuff, you got to pay like the 60 a month. So if you're like, if you're doing social media and stuff, that's not good. A more budget one, but still pricey, is Pivotal Weather, which I personally haven't used in forever on stream. That's $10 a month, so you can get rid of all the ads and get more in-depth analysis on model runs. And then if you're sharing it to social media, it's 20 a month, so it's not that bad. And if you're looking for a free site, I use Tropical Tidbits, and specifically, holy crap! Look at Connor's feed. He's being pelted by a bunch of snow, probably from the car in front of him. But College Dew page is great for model runs, like severe weather and winter weather. And then Tropical Tidbits is also good for tropical weather and winter weather as well. And then for radar sites, obviously you have WeatherWise and Attic Radar.
hey Caleb.
WeatherWise is getting better and better. WeatherWise just added, by the way, WeatherWise added high definition correlation coefficient, which was a massive update. So that's going to help significantly with severe weather tracking on that site. So there's a lot of sites, Randall. There's a lot of websites that I would recommend. You could very easily start by, if you go to my channel, just go to my channel, click on my profile picture, and then go to, okay, you see where the live tab is? If you're on computer, it's above the live tab. It says my link tree and then 13 more links, and you can click on that. And that's where I have the National Weather Service, the National Hurricane Center, Cyclone, WX, Tropical Tidbits, College of Dew page. I have the STAR satellite imagery for hurricanes, Radar Omega, GR2 analysis, GR Earth. I have a bunch of links on there. Weather Tap, I haven't actually used that. I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't actually fully tried it. Do you recommend it? Maybe it's something I have to get in. I have to get into.
Let me see. Hold up.
I'll put that on my list of things to check out right now, Randall. Right after, I'll check that out. Like I'll check that out around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'll see.
Think it's
Let me look at the pricing for it.
pricing. Yeah, that's not bad.
That is really good.
That is wow. Wait, and what do you get?
Is this commercial use though?
That's what I'm saying.
10 per team member? Sheesh.
Alright, so you get okay. So you might have to check that out. Hmm.
Yeah, I'll check that out later. But right now, from what I could just see, it looks like it's a lot of radar and satellite. It does have models though. Models are the
Yeah.
big thing for me. Like I already have good radar sites. GR2 analysis is the best one, and then I use
Oh yeah.
GR3 as well, or GR Earth rather.
But if y'all do think about getting GR2, it's I'd be lying if I said it wasn't pricey.
Oh
But
yeah,
it,
it's
it is a
very pricey.
it is a one-time thing though.
It's 250.
It's 250, but it is a one-time thing. One time, like could you get like a certain key? I don't know how many like I don't know how many times you can use the keys because I know I've used it like at least 4 times for 4 different devices. Because I got like a new PC, a new
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
laptop.
I've used it.
Well, like
Oh, I gotta think. I think I've used mine 5 times. Yeah, it hasn't ran out yet. I used it on my old computer, then my laptop, then this main PC, um, and then 2 more. I used it on
yeah.
another laptop, and then I used it on my dad's laptop too,
So yeah,
because I use
I
my
want to
dad's
I want to say
laptop for
10.
chasing.
I want to say 10, but obviously just I don't think
I
there's a
haven't, I haven't,
confirmation.
I haven't found a limit to it yet.
It might be just as many. That is a good thing about. But you have to keep you get a certain code, so you're gonna have to keep that code for um you're gonna have to save it somewhere so that if you let's say your PC just fully crashes and you have to get another one, you can have that code saved in like your emails or something.
There's also a recovery site for it.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've never had to use it, but
Yes, you have.
there's that too. I have?
Yes. Um,
Maybe I have.
South of Columbia, I wouldn't fully. Your best opportunity is 3 to 5 p.m. tomorrow for any flurries. 3 to 5 p.m. tomorrow, but I don't think you'll see anything. You know, anything accumulate. Hopefully, you see at least some flurries. This is probably our only opportunity for a low latitude winter storm. There's a very low chance we'll see a winter storm this low of latitude in February. I don't remember February having many winter storms. The only one I remember is Ice Storm of 21, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I swear, 2024 just didn't have a winter season in my mind. I swear, we didn't have like, the only thing that happened in 2024 was lake effect. I swear, I don't remember anything winter related in early 2024 other than lake effect.
Yeah, I don't really remember anything, honestly. But yet again, I was barely active. Actually,
No,
was I?
we were very active in
No, no,
early 2024.
I'm talking about me, like as in
No,
like
you're
my
never
channel.
active.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know you were obviously. I was on your stream stuff. It's just my channel was just not active. So
Okay. Well, the CMC proves me wrong here, and it tries for a low latitude snowstorm on the 19th. But we'll see. We're way too far out from that. We're gonna get through this whole winter storm, and then I'll probably take a little break, like a 1 maybe 2 day break, and then I'll put out a video, and then we'll start up live streams for that winter storm. So I'll be live definitely tomorrow. I may even do another live stream tonight. So possible live stream tonight, definitely a live stream tomorrow. Probably gonna end up taking a break Saturday and maybe Sunday. If not, then I'll put out a video. I'll have to see. We'll just wing it. We'll wing it. I use Tropical Tidbits and College of DuPage. College of DuPage is by far my most used model run site.
Oh yeah,
It's
for sure.
not even close.
Mine too. Do you really? Well, I mean, other than actually, I know the answer to that question. I'm just not gonna say that.
For what? Go ahead.
Nope, no, no.
Say
I'm
it.
not saying it.
I won't make fun of you.
Do you really use radar mega models like that?
You want to go to my live stream? It's literally
That's
looking
why
at it
I
right now.
said I don't want to say it anymore. I thought
But
about
no,
it and
I don't
like,
use it like that. You know, that no.
you just use it just for live coverage, probably.
I use it for like simulated HRRR, and that's it. Probably, really, that's it. I've barely used the GFS. I use it every now and then, but I don't use it for like model analysis. No,
I use it to see whenever I get a singular thing of cape.
no, I don't do that.
I like to see how much cape I could possibly get.
Yeah, if that low shifts south, that would be great for snowfall for y'all in South Carolina. Oh. Also wanted to look at the NAM 3K because that is rendering in.
Oh,
It still
Lord.
brings all rain for most of Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. It's just such a... Okay, it's not as bad of a northern track as what it was on the 12Z. It's definitely trended more south. But it still just completely underperforms for the entirety of the Deep South U.S. And Lucky gets... Oh my
Holy
goodness.
freezing rain!
Yeah.
Holy!
2 inches of freezing rain in northern Georgia.
TJ, I'm not cooked. I am frozen.
Bro, that is
What's that?
just... Get out. Such a terrible joke.
That's the whole point.
Yep, it is the warm air aloft. That is definitely what's going to end up killing it.
Dude, they must be getting less than an inch of snow.
It's the warm air more aloft. That's going to end up killing it for most of Georgia and probably all of South Carolina, with the exception of the Northwest NC. Or South Carolina, my bad.
Sorry. Oh my.
Realistic scenario for North Carolina. Right now, I feel like the HRRR has the best hold on everything. I would say overall the GFS model run. Like looking through every model run, the GFS probably has the best hold on everything. South Carolina too, yeah. I think the GFS shows the most likely case scenario for the whole winter storm. HRRR might be overdoing snow totals a bit in some areas. Northeastern Georgia, yeah. Yep, warm air aloft could easily demolish the entire threat for northeastern Georgia. And that's really not something we're going to be able to know until tomorrow morning. Will the snow stick? The more northwest you are in South Carolina, the better chance. The best chance for snow to stick up to like a 2-inch in accumulation would be Greenville pointing northwest. Let's see. Did we get a new forecast here from... Generated at 1517Z. That is a big old no. But here's your official forecast. This is a, what, almost 5-hour old, over 5-hour old forecast. But it's still generally, you know, valid. And you can see about 1 to 2 inches of snow in northwest South Carolina. remember, totals could be higher or just a bit lower than this. The greatest snowfall, definitely going to be over Arkansas into Tennessee and Missouri. And we won't be seeing any like blizzard conditions or anything with this. The low pressure is all the way down in the far southern side of the U.S. into the Gulf of Mexico and along the Atlantic coastline. Dayton, Ohio, I doubt you'll see much. Actually, 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. That actually might be an area where we see a good amount of snow. Oh. Yeah, I definitely see you getting 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. But models, our two main models still disagree. Our NAM 3K shows 2 inches of snow, and our HRRR shows almost 4.5. So our two main models still are disagreeing. It depends on where you are in Virginia. The highest snowfall totals will definitely be in this area here in Virginia, for sure. We could see up to 5 inches of snowfall if you live in this region. The area that will be left out significantly is the DC region. This area here is going to be left out a lot. Our newest model run does show up to 2 inches of snowfall for DC, though, which is a big change. Our older model run had barely an inch. Our newest one has 2.5 inches, so. South Central, yeah, so you're probably near Danville. Yeah, you could definitely pick up probably up to 5 inches of snowfall. 5 inches of snowfall is a very real possibility, for sure. The lowest model run has 3 inches of snowfall, so the lowest you could see is 3 inches of snow. Lynchburg, that is a little bit more north, but still you're looking at the same. They're expecting 3 to 5 inches of snowfall for Lynchburg. Proxy, let me go over to your area here. Winter storm warning still in place, 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. We got the new data in, and new data does suggest you could see, this might be a little aggressive, but this does say 6-7 inches of snowfall is possible. So you could actually get a little bit higher than 6 inches of snowfall on your best case scenario, depending on if you hate snow or not. But I would say closer to probably 5 to 7 inches of snowfall seems to be your more likely case scenario. Kearney, Missouri, I don't think you're going to see much. Somehow you're in a winter weather advisory for up to 3 inches of snowfall. I think you could see... Most models say about 2 inches of snow. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. All right, I'm going to close that out. There you are. Good morning. Bro has to go do something. Yeah, 3 hours in. Oh, you're doing 3 hours too? Bye, TRG. He said exactly what he told me to. I want to go see, ice totals. The old meaning to it is Tornado Research Group. Well, not the old meaning. The old meaning was invented back in 2018. But I don't want to say what that meant because it doesn't revolve around weather. But I came up with Tornado Research Group. It's more of just a nickname, though. It's just more of what I go by in the community. It's not really something that was meant to have a meaning behind it in the weather world. It's just something I think I released it in like late 2022. Yeah, Pez, that's how you get banned from my chat. Say it again. Lucky left, you missed him. Pez is the pesky one in the community. He's the one who is on the border of being banned, but hasn't done enough to be banned. I think he's been... Let me look at his channel activity. This should show you. He has 85 timeouts and 3 bans. This dude has been banned and unbanned 3 times and has been timed out 85 times. Purple is winter weather advisory. It depends on where you live. In like Missouri, that's like 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. Ohio's 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. If it's in like South Carolina, that's for like a light dusting to 1/10 of an inch of ice. I don't even know what it's for in southwestern Texas. 1 inch of snow and 40-mile-per-hour winds. So it depends on where you are. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, we are getting close to the end of the live stream. We're still 15 minutes away from ending. But if anybody has any questions about your area, go and put them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. If you have enjoyed this coverage, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel with a notification bell set to all. We're going to be live for winter storm coverage tomorrow afternoon. And there's our new highest report, 7 inches of snowfall in Sulphur, Oklahoma. There you go. We beat 6.5. It's now at 7 inches of snow is our highest. But yeah, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell set to all. We're going to be live tomorrow. There's a chance I go live again tonight around 7:30 Eastern. I'm not for sure if I will go live tonight, but definitely tomorrow. I don't even know the name. I don't call winter storms by their name. We had this discussion on our previous winter storm. I think the Weather Channel has called it. It's like, I forgot what they called it. Weather Channel Winter Storm. I can't even tell. Is it Cora? I think it's Cora. It's not an official name, so I just don't personally see a point in it because it confuses the community. If the National Weather Service did it, it'd be different. But it's just the Weather Channel being the Weather Channel, and yeah, they're not an official National Weather Service. So yes, they do give out official information. They're meteorologists, so they give out good data. But When it comes to naming winter storms, that doesn't count as an official name. So its unofficial name is Cora. Its name to me is Deep South Winter Storm. Or Southern U.S. Winter Storm. We had the Plains Blizzard, and we're having the Southern U.S. Winter Storm right now. For instance, the Weather Channel's forecast for snow accumulation was all over the place. That's another thing is the Weather Channel. They go off. They heavily rely on model runs, like heavily rely on model runs. So their forecast changes from like 7 inches of snow in Mississippi to 7 inches of snow now in Oklahoma, and then to less than 6 inches of snow in both of the areas, and then back to a foot of snowfall in Texas. They change it so much. They change it so much that it's hard to keep up with. It relies so heavily on model runs. So instead of shifting it a little bit, like say the model run, say 7 inches of snowfall, and the National Weather Service is calling for 4 inches of snowfall, they'll lean towards more of the model runs and call for like 7 to 8 inches of snowfall. And then all of a sudden, oh no, the model run changed. Look at that. The National Weather Service is right. Now the Weather Channel is back to calling for 4 inches of snowfall. Another model run shows a foot of snowfall. They'll go back to saying a foot of snowfall. National Weather Service says 6 inches of snowfall for the area. Oh, what do you know? Model run. Now it's downtrended to 6 inches of snowfall. Then they go back to the National Weather Service. They keep switching. They switch so much. It's so difficult to follow their forecasts. In my opinion. In my opinion, it's so difficult to follow their forecast. Which is why when I go and forecast, for anyone who asks for a forecast in the chat, I look at 3 different things. I look at the latest HRRR model run. I look at the winter storm warnings. And then I look at the official forecast from the National Data Forecast database. So I look at those 3 things. And then I combine them all into the most likely case scenario. I average the HRRRs, I average the National Weather Service's range, and then I average the National Forecast database, and then I give you your forecast. And if we're more than 48 hours out, I'll give you a rough estimate, but I won't give you, a solid set on snowfall forecast. Because if you're more than literally anything more than 2 days out from snowfall totals, and you're just going to change so much. We see so many shifts with winter storms and snowfall forecast beyond 48 hours out. It's not even worth mentioning specific town snowfall totals. If we are more than 48 hours out, I'll show you exactly what I show you. This is exactly what I show you if we are more than 48 hours out. I'll show you the GFS ensemble snow mean accumulation. And you can see what that shows right in here. So that would be the greatest area for snow chances if we were greater than 48 hours out. The Weather Channel is the type of business to say 1 to 20 inches of snow possible. Oh, man. That is very much true. I just try to be a lot more careful with winter storms because they shift so much. So I try to be extremely careful with them. Because I don't want to be calling for like 5 inches of snowfall in central Arkansas, and then the next minute, now there's no snow in Arkansas. But sometimes that happens. Sometimes it happens because the weather's always changing. We're trying to predict the unpredictable. I know it sounds like I'm hating on the Weather Channel. I do apologize if you take it that way, but I've never been a Weather Channel fan. As a weather enthusiast myself for now almost 5 years, and I've learned how to forecast really well over those 5 years. I've never been a fan of the Weather Channel. Of course, I respect everybody who does weather coverage because every last one of us try to save lives. But I have never once had the Weather Channel be correct in my area. Not once. Maybe for temperatures, but even that. Able to check current snow totals for Tulsa. Let's see. I honestly don't know if I can. That is a really good question because I don't know if it's even possible. I don't even know if it's even possible. This might have it. Does this have it? No. Okay, maybe this has it. Was it in this group chat? Yeah. Let me load it here. No, I don't think I actually can. I don't think I know a way to check snowfall totals. The best guess is reports, which the nearest one says 0.5 inches of snow in southeastern Tulsa. Or I could go off of precipitation and the 10-to-1 ratio. So a good way to do that would be to go on Radar Omega, look at MRMS for the last hour of rainfall. And even that, it doesn't give you a good precipitation total. Because it's still happening here. So if we did do that, you could see that's like 0.12. I can't even do that math. That would be a tenth of an inch of ice. Or not ice, snow. That would be 0.10 inches of snow. So a tenth of an inch of snow if we did the 10-to-1 ratio with the accumulation or estimated accumulation of rainfall, which would actually be snow in this case. But then we know that's wrong because we have a report of 0.5. But all right, if you guys have any last minute questions, put them in now so I can try to answer them. Like I said, we will be live tomorrow afternoon, probably around 1 p.m., same time, to cover the winter storm. Tomorrow's live stream should be a little longer. We'll probably have about a 4-hour live stream, I imagine, tomorrow. A little bit longer than today's. Like I said, there's also a chance that there's still a chance I go live later on tonight near 7 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, after tomorrow, I don't know if we're going to be doing anything for Saturday. I don't think I'll have anything Saturday. Saturday will probably be a complete day off. And then after Saturday, I'll figure out if I want to do a video Sunday or Monday. Or Tuesday. Not sure. Not sure. But there we go. Well, I hope everybody gets the snow that they're wishing for. Keep on, keep your hopes high. We're gonna hope for as much snow as possible out here in Southern Virginia. I'm just asking for 3 inches of snowfall, but I have a pretty good feeling we'll end up closer to 5 or 6. Yeah, I appreciate Connor Croft for letting me use his feed today and throughout most of 2024. He should be like the second, maybe third link in the description if you want to go. Yeah, he is the 1, 2, 3. He's actually the 4th link in the description. I need to put him into the 3rd. There you go. Now he's the 3rd link in the description. So you can go watch him. I don't know. I think that might be an old link to his live stream, but you could still just click on that live stream, go to his channel, and then watch his current feed. So, yeah. I don't know if Lucky's in here. Lucky, you here? I don't think he is. He said he had to go real quick. I was going to see if he wanted to say bye. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a little bit longer because I don't want to be on the ending screen for 3 whole minutes before the music starts there. So I'll give you one last look here at all your watches and warnings here from the National Weather Service's site. There they all are. And that's going to be probably most of them for the event. So all the way from southwestern New Mexico, southwestern Texas, all the way up into south central, southwestern Pennsylvania and the Atlantic coastline. So there you go. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. We're at 66 likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell set to all so you know when I go live tomorrow or if I start up another live stream tonight. Share the channel with your family, friends, social media. Help spread weather awareness. It's always appreciated. And I will quickly check this last area. Yep, snow should arrive in about an hour and a half in that region. And your snow total should be around 6 inches overall. And that is going to conclude it for this live stream. I'm going to go ahead and load up this loop, bit of a flash warning. And let me find the correct scene. There we go. That's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this 3-hour coverage. We'll likely have a 3 or 4 hour live coverage tomorrow, probably starting up around 1 p.m. and going all the way until 5 p.m. or so tomorrow. For our winter storm. And by the time we start, it's going to be into Tennessee by the time we start tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you guys in tomorrow's live coverage. Like I said, still a chance I go live tonight around 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm a little unsure if I will or not, but that is going to conclude this coverage. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, mods, for modding chat. Thank you, Lucky, for being here. I know he's not in the call anymore, but I'll still thank him. And, that is going to be it. Once again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on your way out, hit the like button on your way out, and share the channel with your family, friends, social media. There's going to be 3 minutes of outro music here, just so you can say bye to everybody in chat, and that's enough time for me to, get ready to end things. So that is going to be it. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay safe, watch the snowfall, and I will see you guys in at least tomorrow's live stream. Goodbye.
Later, brothers.
stay safe and watch the snowfall. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream, maybe another live stream tonight near 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a great